Hey guys, Dr. Norris here with Koru Chiropractic, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about your spinal hygiene. And this is actually video 2 of activation, okay? And so what I mean by activation is a lot of us sit all day, right? We get into these positions where our spines and our cores aren't really working very well for us. They're not really actually helping us, and it's allowing a lot of stress to be placed on body parts like your spine that isn't designed for, okay? So the first thing is, let's talk about just sitting in a car. We all drive, right? And a lot of us, I think the average commute these days is over 45 minutes. So if you're sitting in a car for 45 minutes 2 times a day, that's an hour and a half of sitting, and that doesn't include your job. So the first thing you can do is tuck those shoulders back and down, and then that knob on the back of your head, right where your ponytail is, or you can feel right kind of where the back of your hairline is, you actually want to push that into the headrest, okay? And you'll see Amy's going to be doing a tucking motion with her chin, tucking it back and forth. And when you get back, you tuck that chin in. I want you to hold it for about 10 seconds, okay? So it's what's called an isometric contraction. You hold it and then relax, and then hold it again and relax. And now after doing that a couple times, what you'll notice is you're actually sitting straighter. You'll notice the back of your head is actually closer to that headrest. You want your seat nice and straight, okay? If you're leaning really far back, well, that means then you're doing this with your head the whole time, right? So you want to get your seat nice and straight, get that good support, and then do those chin tucks. These are great to do, if you're at a traffic light, you're stuck in traffic, bumper to bumper, whatever it may be. But especially if you notice, if you're the type of person that gets neck pain or shoulder pain, or even things like numbness or tingling into your arms, this is something you should be doing every time you get in the car, okay? Now the next exercise is a exercise that you're going to use a towel for, and you're going to do extensions, okay? So you can do this, you can actually do it when you're walking, if you're doing like your daily aerobic exercises, or you can just do it while you're standing. And what you're going to do is, just like that, she's going to put her head into extension. So when she gets to the neutral position, you're going to tuck your chin, and then lean all the way back. So just stand nice and tall spine, tuck your chin in, and now lean back as far as you can. Good. Now, if you think about it, that's almost the complete opposite of the position you're in when you're sitting all day, right? So that's why this activity is so good. It's really helping open up the front of the neck, stretch that area out, but also activating it. And by using the towel, you're just getting a little bit of resistance, but you're also getting a little bit of support. A lot of people, that's not a very comfortable thing to do if they didn't have the towel helping them there. But eventually, that'll be an easy motion you can do without the towel, okay? Now, the next exercise we're going to be doing, I like to call it hit the road jack, okay? So typically, again, when we're sitting, we get our forward shoulders, right? We get all tight in the chest here. So make sure, one, you're stretching your chest. You can put your arm up on against the door frame, just stretching your pecs, opening up that chest area. But the next one is just actually moving your arms back and forth, right? So it's kind of like you're saying, hey, hit the road jack, get out of here. And you want to do it with both arms in both directions like that. Now, Amy's going to be feeling a big stretch through the front of her chest here, but just as important, right? Just like how you can't flex your bicep and your tricep at the same time, right? So if she's stretching her chest, she's actually activating the muscles in her back, between her shoulder blades, things like her rhomboids. This is excellent. Again, areas of your spine that are just not working very well for you. You got to get these muscles on your team, right, guys? So the next one and the last one is going to be what's called wall angels. So wall angels are when you stand against the wall, so her heels, definitely her hips, her shoulders are against the wall, and then she's going to put her arms up, kind of like a cactus here. And now, same thing. Now, when she brings her arms up, her shoulders stay on the wall, her elbows stay on her wall, and the wrists stay on the wall, and even the fingertips, okay? Now, at first, it might be kind of hard. So a lot of people, when they do this, all of a sudden they either get to the top, and the wrist drops forward, or the elbow comes out, or maybe they can only get up so high on one side. Maybe if you have shoulder problems, that may be a limitation. You may never do these perfectly. But again, this is a motion that's counteracting all that sitting time. Try to close that space down right there behind the back. Excellent. Good. Now, keep working that. Now, this is, again, practice and progress, not perfection, okay, guys? To be honest, I can't even do these 100% perfectly, but it's definitely something, a goal that you want to work towards and attain. Again, keeping the fingertips, the wrists, the elbow, and the shoulders touching the wall at all times, and trying to keep that low back and spine against the wall at the same time as well. It's quite the trick. It's pretty tough to do, but definitely something to shoot for if you're trying to keep optimal health and well-being in your spine. All right, guys, so click on the button below to subscribe to our channel, learn more about spinal hygiene and Koru Chiropractic, and also check out our website, learn more about Koru Chiropractic and how neurologically based care can benefit you and your health. Thanks, guys.